Quite the resume here. Let's get started with what's being called the most ambitious nuclear weapons undertaking since the Manhattan Project. Should we take this as the Pentagon preparing for a likely conflict?
No, I wouldn't say this means conflict is inevitable, but what it means is that the United States is waking up to the fact that China has built a huge naval fleet, that China is embarking on the most ambitious program to build its nuclear arsenal. And these are potential threats to the United States that we need to be on the lookout for. And so we need to update our surveillance systems. We need to update our readiness. We need to protect our territorial waters. And that's what the Navy is undertaking here, including revamping some of the systems that we had in place to monitor for submarines during the Cold War, as well as building up our own capability in terms of seaborne drones to monitor what China is doing.
You mentioned the Cold War. A lot of people have compared to the times we're living in now as kind of a precursor to the Cold War Part 2 with what's going on with Russia and Ukraine. And there are a lot of Americans who are saying it's about time for these upgrades. But legally, is the U.S. at any risk of violating the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty?
I don't think so. You know, the Non-Proliferation Treaty mainly restricts new countries that don't currently have nuclear weapons from getting nuclear weapons. We do have, we still have some treaties in place with Russia, although most of those are falling away by the wayside. And so, we have the right to update our nuclear system, especially as China has embarked on this massive program to increase its nuclear arsenal.
And its Navy, especially. I guess we've undergone this integration of undersea surveillance and upgraded that as well. How will this protect the United States?
This is really interesting. So this is underwater cables that, have acoustic capacity to monitor for submarines. And it's a system, the underwater cables combined with our own, seaborne drones and also manned naval ships that are there for surveillance. It's mainly to protect our territorial waters. Territorial waters expand out 12 nautical miles, and we want to make sure that we are protecting that area, that there can't be incursions by China, whether it be its naval ships or its submarines. And this is particularly important given the balloons that China flew over the United States, surveillance balloons. And so we're also expecting that they're doing the same underwater, and we want to be prepared to protect any secrets that we have, to protect our country, protect our territorial waters, and also make it harder for China to be a threat to the United States and our territory.
Yeah, and any of those threats that might look like they have gone unnoticed, capturing them underwater. Thank you so much, David, for being with us. Ready at a moment's notice. That's what we need to be, as always. Thank you.